Hey guys, I'm just here to do a those cows are dude, be quiet. So, hey guys. Hey guys, I'm here to do a 1 month review of this Vortex Razor Gen 3. I've had it for about a month. I've shot it a bunch of times in practice and just one match. And I'm here in Montana prairie dog hunting at the moment. And I can say that I'm super impressed with this scope. And I've owned a Zico, and I've had a callus before, and I've been able to handle night force. I've never owned a tangent, but one of the things that I love about this glass is that it's a really good glass compared to the Gen 2 Razor, but it's not so good that you can't see the mirage. For me, I like to be able to see some mirage just so I can read the wind a little bit better, because if the scope is so good that you can't see the mirage, like it's gonna be hard to see. I guess for me, I like to use the mirage as a wind indicator. So for me to be able to see the mirage, um, it's a big advantage. And the cool thing about the Razor is that I've only used it for 22, but like the mirage isn't so bad that you can't see the target. But like, at the same time, there's enough mirage for me to see. Like right now, I'm out here doing some prairie dog hunting in the plains, in a valley in Montana, and I'm able to see just enough mirage to be able to know what wind to hold, but I can still see my targets really well, and that's what I really like about this Vortex Gen 3. And not only that, but during the match a few months ago, um, I really just the turret really just shone. The turret really just shined during that match. I've been using 15 mil turrets for the past 4 or 5 years with my Zico and then a Callus. And the thing that really just bothered me about the 15 mil is that I wasn't fully confident whenever I turned my dial to a certain elevation. Like I had to second guess myself, and which cost me probably about um, a second or two per match, or three. It depends on how many targets we're dialing on that stage. But the thing that I love about this Vortex Razor is that it's a 10 mil turret, and it's very easy to find where you're at, and you don't have to second guess anything. So there was a stage where we had to do a lot of dialing, 5 positions. We had to pan left to right, and you have to dial a lot. I forgot what it was. I think it was like 2.1 or 2.0 mils or something like that. I'm just making this up. And then it went up to like 7 point something or 8 point something. So it was a big, lots of dialing. I could have held over, but for me, I like to dial. So, but for me, if I would have used my Callus or Zico, I probably would have run out of time. But because there's only 10 mils in the turret per revolution in this turret, like I was able to see where I was at, and I didn't have to second guess myself to see where I was at. Like I could just easily dial to 7.2 back to 2.1 or whatever I was dialing back to, and like it was very easy to find out where I was. Like I didn't have to second guess myself, if that makes sense. Anyways, this is just my 1 month review of this Vortex Gen 3 Razor, and it's been an awesome scope, and I'm glad. I have no regrets buying it. I think I like it better than the Zico. Yes, the Zico is probably better quality, maybe, I don't know. But for me, with what I'm doing, like I think this is a very good scope, and it's expensive, but not as expensive as a Zico. And I'm very happy with my purchase with the scope, and I don't think I'm dropping any points by downgrading down from a Zico to a Vortex Razor. I think this is, hey man, I think this is just an amazing scope. And let's see what else. yeah, I mean, it's just so easy to set the zero stop. You just loosen up. You just loosen up this Allen, and then you turn this with your fingers or like a low coin, and then the same thing. It's very easy to zero, and the super smooth, magnification, pretty smooth parallax, and I just love the turrets in this thing. I'm very in love with it. I think that's one of my favorite parts about it, and the glass is pretty good. So yeah.